my screen, Ellie. Sweet. There we go. Okay. And awesome, we're live. Welcome back. We just have one little extra thing at the end of the day today to set up for what we're going to do on Tuesday. Now, we're going to be moving in a slightly different direction for the rest of today and Tuesday. We've been talking a lot about HB 2001, middle housing, and related issues. And we're sort of inserting just a little extra thing right here at the end of these February sessions that the city also wanted this panel to talk about from way back a year ago when we first started talking about this. And that is sort of a secondary mission for the panel. The city's requested advice from you that's a little bit more general, and specifically this question: how would you like to see the city engage with residents in the future? As you know, you're part of a very unique panel, and the city wants to know, what lessons you're taking away that might inform it in whatever it does in the future. And that's not necessarily just panels like this, that's public engagement in general across the city, and not just in planning or housing issues, but do you have advice for the city from given your unique experience here? Now, you might remember that one of the task committees on the panel, the Process Oversight Group, part of its mission, part of its job was to kind of set up this conversation a little bit because we knew we wouldn't have much time for it. And indeed we don't, because there's a lot to do on the housing related stuff, which is the main point of you all being here. But that panel met a few weeks ago and started to gather together some early kind of ideas to start the conversation about what recommendations the panel might want to consider. So you'll see their ideas on Tuesday, but they also had something else that they wanted from the rest of you in the meantime. And I'm going to turn it over to Jose to explain what that is. Jose, you're muted.
Hi, everyone. So the Process Oversight Committee, when we get together, we review the surveys that you all filled out after each session to see how the sessions are going and how what we can learn from your feedback. In reviewing those session survey responses, we realized that for the most part, we are all having a positive and productive experience on this panel. Additionally, given the diversity of this panel, we wonder if there was a way to capture exactly what was working about this panel that the city could learn from to incorporate into other types of service opportunities for residents. Lastly, given the number of issues that related to housing affordability and equity that this panel has identified, but are separate from the implementation of the Middle Housing Bill, whether any of us would be interested in continuing the work started here in order to further advise the city on how to increase access to more equitable and affordable housing. And so we've developed a survey that we are prioritizing time for. So we're asking you to spend the next 15 to 20 minutes filling out this survey about your experiences at this panel and the types of things that are working that could be transferable to other types of service opportunities with the city. And whether, in fact, if this panel was extended, you will all be if any of you would be interested in continuing this work.
Cool, thanks. And I'm going to post the link in chat. There it is. So click the link. We're just going to spend, as Jose said, the group requested about 15 or 20 minutes. We have about 15 or 20 minutes here till basically the end of the session, but don't go anywhere because just have a couple notes at the end, and we'll have the end of day survey as well, all the surveys. But take 15 minutes here and fill it out. And if you have any questions, this will just be sort of silent work time. In fact, we're going to turn off the live stream just in case anybody forgets to turn off their video.